Welcome to Tiger Milf Podcast. I don't want to talk about suicidal, but I try to kill myself after the first baby, the postpartum depression.
It's horrible.
And he didn't believe in depression.
Yeah.
It's a generation gap.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. And that's kind of what I was asking. Like, I suffer with depression and I've had anxiety since, I was in my mom's stomach. But sometimes I feel I'm having those days where I'm just like not in a mood or I'm like just depressed and I have to climb these holes. I need to climb myself out of this. And sometimes I have a really hard time getting myself to like leave my house, go to a show, put a face on. It's fucking hard if you're not in the mood.
Yeah, when I'm not in the mood, I do that too because I'll feel better if I do it.
Yeah, and then for me, it's like if I'm having one of those depressive moments, I feel like for me, once I'm out and I've gotten myself out of the house, I feel so much better.
I know.
You know?
When I feel like death, I remember one of the worst time is that I just got passed at the Laugh Factory. I have my first show with my face on the marquee. Huge. And it was a huge moment for me. My ex-husband and I had got this ugly fight. He started mocking me, calling me like, you stutter. You used to stutter when you were a child. I used to stutter. He said, you're going to stutter again.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I just start stuttering, talking to him.
Of course.
And I lost my mind. I started crying. I sit in the corner, cry. I ran to the closet. I cried for 2 hours. And then I fixed my makeup. I drove to Laugh Factory. I fucking murdered.
Murdered?
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Yeah. So I know that I'm born to do this. And
totally.
He needs to be gone.
Yeah. No, I think that's
because he just wanted to make sure that I don't do it.
He wanted you to be under his
control.
Yeah. And when you were doing successful, he had to,
sabotage
down.
Everything.
And I've definitely been in a relationship like that. And early in the start of my career, I was with someone who was horrible like that. And,
like they say nice things. They say things you want to hear because we don't want to stay. If you just tell you are garbage every day, I'm like, well, okay, okay, bye. But they know how to play your mind,
and they know what bothers you. Like him saying your stutter is like an ex talking about my nose. He would call me said I had a pig nose, which makes me now hate my nose. So it's like they know where to like get you, and then they'll say, "Well, I was just joking," or
He's like, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. No, you're not.
No,
you're trying to.
Exactly.
I know exactly what.
Or to push my buttons. Exactly.
And I got out of that relationship 3 years later, which I wish it was sooner, but I got out of it, and it was the best thing I had ever done.
Yeah, everything started taking off, right? Everything.
Yeah, I mean, and not even that. It was just like I wasn't being harassed every day.
It's not even like what I'm saying. It doesn't mean you are happy, but like I always believe like it's better to be unhappy by yourself than being unhappy with somebody else.
Totally.
Because they are harassing you.
Totally. And when we broke up, he was like a Kanye West. He would just text me and send me ugly pictures of myself and just harass me and just say like, you look like shit. Your career's horrible. Like you're, every horrible thing that he knew would affect me, he would write me and I would block him and he'd still find ways to write these horrible things. And he was, an actor in Hollywood who, knew people too. And he would talk horribly about me, but, it's done with, it's gone. It was a part of my life and it made me who I am today.
Exactly.
Do I wish I ended it sooner?
I mean, I wish I ended my marriage earlier.
Totally. It's like you look back now and you're like, God, I wish I just like could tell myself when I was, freaking 20 years old. Like this guy's 40. Get the fuck out of here. He's treating you like shit.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Exactly. Mine was like 20 years older than me, my ex.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I think it is like an age thing. Like it was like he was older. He knows. He knew.
He knew how to say things.
And they get younger girls because
easy to control.
They're easy. Exactly.
They can't control us right now. I'm gonna fucking
they know not to go to the girls who are a little older because they know that they know what's right and wrong.
Yeah.
When you're young, you don't, you're like, oh, he likes me, blah, blah, whatever. And that's why he's always dated girls who are like 19 because they're all fucking stupid.
Yeah, they are dumb.
So
easy to control.
Have at it.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Everything happening in our life made us who we are
totally.
today.
Like you said, like, you know, the way you were raised or where we were from or being in the dumpster truly is why we're fucking OG bitches.
I know. We are OG bitches.